Can't nobody stop my life. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Can't nobody stop my life. But yeah, man, I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. Like, I ain't the type of dude that's gonna like lead you astray for my own benefit type. Like, I don't gain nothing from telling y'all something I don't believe. All I'm saying is you if this what it gotta be, right? Where you can't be nothing unless you keeping up with somebody else, then what's the point of being you? What's the point of living your life? What happened to the things that you were interested in? That's why I don't get this things garnering everything that somebody do. What happened to the things that made you happy? We look at something somebody else got so quick and like and this is why you end up respecting the wrong fucking people, man. This is why y'all end up respecting the wrong people because you don't, like I said, you don't even know what somebody willing to do to get this stuff in their life. You don't. You think you do, but you don't. Y'all don't know the links and the steps and the alleys and valleys and things people willing to go through to acquire things, man. Y'all aren't aware of what people are willing to do for things. And if you were, you wouldn't put that on your spirit. You wouldn't be envious. You wouldn't be so ready to capitulate and love this world of items, this world of having everything. You know, I had two experiences, right? One was with the trucking thing. Somebody had told me, they was like, yo, when it comes to the trucking industry, everybody was like on it, right? Everybody was on the trucking thing, right? And it was like they was like, yo, that's already saturated. You see what I'm saying? That's an already saturated industry because you just now getting the information. It was the same with Doge when people were late, and then soon as y'all started talking about it, I ain't no financial advisor, but I knew soon as everybody started talking about Doge, I cashed out. See what I'm saying? Because I knew it was gonna go down. I knew it, and probably it happened about a week later. So, and I was in it to get in and get out. Um, it's the same thing with a lot of things like that. Where like it's it's there to bring you up and put you down. And you should have your own level. You should have your own balance. You should have your own um way to keep reality, way to keep your shit together, keep yourself together, instead of always this outward expression of like, how do I look? How do I participate? How do I be more like these other people? Like, if you're spending time, right, looking at other people's bodies, looking at, then you're never gonna like yourself. Especially if you're looking at their body objectively. Like, not even sexually objectively, but like, what do they have that I don't? How do they look versus me? Like, if you're spending your time, especially viscerally, because like how the eyes read, right? If you're spending your time always looking at somebody else's body, always looking at somebody else's money, always look, man, if y'all follow this guy, his name is Spencer. Y'all should check out Spencer's YouTube. He what he does is show y'all all the fake gurus, the people who, the fresh and fits, and the Bitcoin people on Instagram, and always creating their own new coin and things like that, and pyramid schemes. He exposes like all those people all the time. Even some of your favorite people like Bandman Kevo, and just he even got in, had a little back and forth with Bandman. And I'm not too familiar with what they talking about financially or what they got going on, but what I'm saying is you don't even know how people acquire certain shit, man. And then when you be idolizing and looking up to certain people and thinking certain people is a vibe, man, you will meet these people, man, because of how they done got what they got, man. These people ain't the people you thought they was, man. These people ain't. That's not a connection to Bandman Kevo. I never met this man. I don't know. So you know what I'm saying? I can't speak bad about a brother I don't know. I'm just saying, like, man, there's certain people, man, that acquire. You don't know what they done, man. And the motherfucker be smiling at you. You know what I'm talking about? And then been a gun runner in a third world country type shit, man. I made trillions. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. So why do you, if you don't know how they got it, then why you worship it? Hmm? Now I'm gonna tell you something on the verse side. Let's say you did go out and get you something nice, right? Something you really wanted. You know how you got what you got. You can always live on it. You can always stand on it. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing about having a focus about what's pure to you, what's real to you, what's visually, viscerally pleasing to you, and what you really want in life. You know how many? I'll give you an example. This is the best example I can give you. If you got all these luxury cars lined up, you got the new Benz truck, the new Lamborghini truck, the new Porsche truck, the new BMW truck, the new any just new nice SUV, right? You got them all lined up, and somebody gives you an option to pick one of them, right? All $100,000 cars, right? Some more than others, some the same price, all expensive cars. Wouldn't you be driving off in an expensive once you chose one? And what did you leave behind? Other expensive trucks. Like it's just a fucking truck. It's just one of it's you know what I'm saying? It's just a truck. After you pick one, you just picked a truck. It's the same if it was Chevy versus Toyota versus you're just driving a car. And you go like, well, yes, I get it. I just sold two cars. Well, it didn't just, but it was like a year ago. I sold two cars, so they just kept breaking down. It was raggedy. I needed to update the grade. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm getting at. Like at the end of the day, it's if you went and bought a expensive pen and wrote your name, and then you picked up a Bic, it's you still just wrote your name. Like items should not determine who you are. Things that people think you have, faking for other people that you have something. Like I'm for real. I stay bald. I don't fake like I got a hairline for nobody. I'm not going to get the Beijing, the Pullman, and come back with waves on y'all one day. I might grow my beard out. That's about to, and I think I got a back patch. I can't see it, but like I'm cool with who I am, and I don't expect everybody to be cool with who they are. Like you know what I'm saying? I expect everybody to have to do that. I just expect you to just kind of look at yourself. Like look at you. You know what I'm saying? Take that inward look. Like what the hell do I want? I see what I want based on what everybody else got. But what do I really want? How comfortable am I really? How much do I love myself? Because always looking outward, man. I learned that, man. Always looking outward. Can't nobody love you like that, man. I'm telling you, nobody gonna be able to love a person that their vision is always beamed out to the world. The world ain't the world ain't the world the world ain't right no more. You don't want to be in the world. And when you in the world, all it's gonna do is make you chase these things. Right? Like my friends, like people I know, like they 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 make getting old feel good because you just have their love and support. You know what I'm saying? And I got other people coming back into my life that same go for them. Like you really just need their love and support. You know what I'm saying? And it makes having people be normal with you on a constant basis. Um, it makes getting old worth it. It makes living life worth it. Having that connection with people. You know what I'm saying? Having the ability to look at the same friends over 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? To be able to talk about the crazy stuff. Man, I got friends I've been friends with 10, 15, 20 years. That's connection. That's the connection you want to build with people, but not how many people live their normal life and be like, yeah, I got a rich friend, my rich friend Tom. Like, yeah, because Tom's living his life and you living yours. You don't wake up every day and wish you were fucking Tom. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my message is like, why do we want more things, and why do more things say, oh, I respect that person, look what they got. You respect them, look what they got. So you respect them, look what they got. But if they sold drugs to their community and poison their whole community, that's who you respect because of what they got. They rich because they left them starving. They left somebody starving. They screwed somebody over. They stole somebody's idea and made it theirs. They like that's who you gonna respect. You can represent yourself as best as you want, right? But then they say the devil wears Prada. You understand what I'm saying? They said the devil wears Prada. So you can dress it up how you want. It's what's underneath that matters. You can dress it all up however you want. What's underneath matters. And by saying the devil wears Prada, what I mean is like everybody can wear Prada. What if that was the only thing that existed? You see what I'm saying? It's who's in the outfit. It's the person that's in there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got arms, legs, hands, eyes. Everybody, not everybody, but I'm just saying, like in generality, like everybody got the ability to run, walk, jump, talk. You know what I'm saying? Most people, right? In generality, most people, right? But other people choose to do other things with their body than you do. Some people jump off buildings. Some people skydive. Everybody ain't the same. And that's another thing too. When you look at society, it's like pushing everybody to be the same, making you look more and more down this narrow, narrow, narrow tunnel. That's what people are doing. They're having this narrow experience looking down this narrow, narrow tunnel. And it's a direction. It's leading you somewhere. When you're willing to cut up your body, when you're willing to, go to crazy extremes and run through finances just to have, things that you think other people got, or you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. I mean, real, like that's like people go through some crazy extremes to have things that other people have. Like, man, you even see people like go as far as like steal it from the person they're envious of. Or like they want to be like that person so bad they start like stalking them. Like it gets bad, y'all. It gets crazy when you find people who are just so tunneled vision into like where this new age society wants to push things. Or actually, it's been an experiment for the last about 400 years. They've been pushing it. To be honest, it's been a directive, and just the lack of awareness of it as well too for people. That's like, oh yeah, that's a booby trap. You know what I mean? Like that determination cannot be made. Like off the dribble, like looking at all these people who don't want to be themselves. You're looking at every almost, almost, allegedly, almost. You got almost every race of woman in America willing to wear either a wig or do something to their hair that's not their natural color texture, or do like it. That's just across the fucking board, damn near. That's almost normal. I was talking. Okay, I can't say too much, but with my job, I was talking to someone, a customer, and I looked, and he wanted to talk to me about this charge, and the charge was a doctor's name, and just the way the charge came, like the way the name looked, it just looked like exciting, like that name looked like fun, like hey, like something happened. So I don't know, just my spirit, something made me Google this guy's name. Specialize in BBLs, mommy makeovers, all that. And you got this man. Anyway, I ain't gonna man. I don't. This is an older gentleman with his car. I guess he paying for somebody to get it done. But it that's what I'm saying. Like that's too much. Like what's the cost of like, and then now you're getting narrow into this space of like these people walking around with adjustments to their body that was unnecessary. And it's never proportionate to what you already got going on either. It's like these grew legs from Despicable Me and like this giant pear top. But to each his own. But what I'm saying is you end up in this very narrow space, this very narrow pocket of of even a visceral experience for other people. Soon as people see like the big clunky butt coming through and the big, but your arms are still humongous because you've never worked out, but your stomach's flat, but you like it's just an odd experience. It's like even in our brains we don't compute people that way, but we are making it normal. And the more you see something, the more normal it becomes. And then you guys got to think how many things since we've been alive have allowed to become normal. I think that's what we never can address openly without somebody, you offended us. You're offending this. You're offending that. Don't offend this. And it's like, are we addressing that this wasn't normal before? Oh, but just because that doesn't mean because people, and this is another thing too, and I'm gonna say this with conviction. People want to engage in debauchery in their own ways so bad that the things that they will make okay in order for their things to be okay. That is a fact. That is a fact. People will do anything for their debaucherous acts to be accepted by everyone else. Keep that in mind for the future. And when you go down these roads of all these, like we're not even in the age of robots yet. That's like a few weeks coming, but we're not even in the age of robots yet. And humans are already augmenting their body for unnecessary reasons. Remember when that TikTok thing came out? When the person flipped, they like, I don't know if it was a TikTok or a Vine, but the person had the lighter. It was like a lighter. I think it was Dennis Rodman or somebody, and the lighter came out, the cigar thing in their arm, and the cigar came out and it lit, and then it was like a thing inside of their arm, and I guess it was like 3D or some kind of effect, and the person started smoking a cigar after it came out of their arm, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so cool, graphics or whatever." I didn't know how they did it, but I mean, if that was available, I mean, people go get that shit put in their arm. People are so ready to go into this phase. Some of them, I'm not saying not even a lot of us as a population, but some of them are so ready to go into this phase. And as I stated, y'all are already augmenting your body. We're not even in the robot. We're not even in the robot stage of humanity where like you got a robot made and shit like that, like you see in the movies. And y'all are already augmenting your body for no reason. And it is a scope that is being pushed. And you're looking through this tunnel. And as you look, it's starting to get smaller and smaller. And you're not seeing the idea. There's an idea behind this. I get the fact that you want to do what you want to do with your body when you want to do it. I'm not doing this for anyone but myself. Oh, I'm just eating steroids for myself, bro. Like, I get it. I get it. Right? There's no outside influences. There's nothing going on in your fucking brain that makes you insecure. Believe me, you do not need a therapist. I get it. But the fact that you are willing to go through such drastic augmentation and not understanding this window of things that have become normal in such a short amount of time and it doesn't bother you. That is strange, man. That's fucking crazy. And people keep walking through their life going, oh, if you say this, you're going to offend my group. You're going to offend my group. He's offending my group. I'm telling you the truth. There's a time and date I can show you that this existed in the shadows and then it slowly progressed to become normality. That is not wrong to say. Can I offend you by saying that? But like I said, people do anything in this world for their debaucherous acts to be normalized. You can call me on it. Anything for their acts to be normalized. So, trying to keep up with everybody, trying to have things and acquire everything, it puts you in this cycle, in this cloud of like never being able to like look inwardly, look at yourself. And then you're always looking down this scope, this tunnel that is an idea that you don't even understand. All this that has been made accessible to you has been made accessible to you with conditions that it is controlled and used and moved not by you. The laws that govern it are not yours, are not the people's. Y'all ain't picked up on that yet. Y'all ain't picked up on how easy, like we like China now. Like the censorship shit, we like China. We can't say half the shit we really want to fucking say on this shit no more. We China. Y'all don't see the shit? Y'all don't see the scope that we going now? But y'all are y'all acquiescing? Hmm? Is ignorance acquiescing to the situation? Is your ignorance is your ignorance capitulation? Hmm? But I think that the basis of everything that I'm saying is this scope, this little teeny thing that says, I gotta have what they have. I gotta have what he have. Because I have to get everything I'm seeing them get from it. The respect, the admiration. He's got 1,000 subscribers. He's got 100 likes on this post. He's got 1 million Instagram followers. He's got I need that. And see that in itself, even and I said this earlier too. I said, you don't know how somebody acquired this stuff, right? You don't know how somebody acquired it. You don't know how somebody garnered these things, right? But oh crap. No, I'm still wait, let me check. What am I? But you don't know. I said this earlier. You don't know how they got it. But this is another thing too I want to say, right? This is another thing. But you don't know how hard they work to get it. I got a real crazy friend right now, man. Crazy fucking friend. And what she did was the last time I had spoken to her, she was working for this job, right? And decent job, making more money than me, doing her thing, living her life, raising her kid, whatever, man. I talked to her again, and she's like, "Oh, I've had like two or three more jobs since then, and I make like probably 15 to 20 thousand more dollars than I did when you last known me, right?" Stayed in not that's to me that's risky, you know what I mean? But when you look at her now and you see her car, her apartment, she has a really nice apartment, her kid is well taken care of. Now when you see her now, you don't know this crazy bitch done sacrificed jumping 17 damn jobs. Like, you don't know that. You don't know that. When you see her with her hair and nails done, and you don't know what she did to get there. You don't know the sacrifices, the risks that she had to take to do that. But you may want what she got, huh? She may go on a nice vacation. You may, ooh, I wish I could go on a nice vacation. She may buy a new car. You, ooh, I wish I could buy a new car. She may get new clothes. You might say, ooh, you looking fancy now. So you fancy, huh? Right? But you don't know she had to like really sacrifice. Like, I'm gonna take this job. I don't really fuck with y'all. Just y'all sure y'all gonna hire me 15 more thousand? All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all. And I like the company, so I came up and I done found a good company, and I'm good. Like, you wouldn't know that. You just have an outside perspective. You didn't inquire from this person. Hey, you're driving that nice car. Was it really hard getting to that point? How old are you? How what was your last car? Every time you see somebody in a Porsche, you don't know if that's their dream car. They just got that bitch out the lot. They've been driving a Honda, been saving up 10 years to buy it cash. You don't know. I said in the beginning, like, you don't know if somebody scammed their way to get what they want. Well, I hope my audio's not on because I'm gonna be so upset. No, it's not. Oh, oh, that was gonna be brutal. Um, yeah, cool. But yeah, it's like you don't know. You don't know. And to assume is on either way is it does you a disservice because it's putting you in a place where you're not being, not only are you not being real, you don't have a realist approach to this whole thought. You're not even having a realistic approach to the thought. And only self-evaluation and research can help you with that. But trying to gauge your life experience, and then when I say your life experience, I'm not talking about previous experience. I'm talking about what's about to happen to you in the next year, month, 5 years, 2 months. Gauging that based on looking at other people's lives outwardly, gauging that based on looking at TikToks and and other uninformative shit is really a disservice to yourself. My advice would be to look inward, see, reminisce on the way you used to be, reminisce on the dreams you used to have. Let those things come up inside of you, those feelings, those, like, be in that moment when you knew what you wanted to be, when you what you do. And not saying that those things still apply to you. They may be child's ideas. They may be an idea of a child. But you need to relive these things. You need to bring these things up inside of you in order to get some kind of semblance of what it's like to be you, to remember you, and get some kind of basis, some kind of foundation on your experience with this thing. You see what I'm saying? Because if you just keep looking outwardly and saying, hey, whatever this person's doing, whatever this person's got, that's what I want to be a part of. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to do. That's what man, I got friends that took some gorgeous vacation. I got a friend, Valerie Mueller. Man, I think Val's a flight attendant, if I'm correct. Man, Val got her Instagram is lit. It looked like a travel, or she's a travel agent, one or the other. She's something because her Instagram is lit, like lit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, but she has a job that goes along with that, and I don't look at those places and be like, wish I was there. Why I ain't there? Why? What I gotta do? Why people life like this but mine like this? Like, no, I've made this life for myself, and I love it for myself, and I never lose like sight of that. You know what I'm saying? I am I, he is he. Could be influenced, and you can gain. You know what I'm saying? You can gain a way of being from other people. But man, don't let that be like, you know, don't let that be the end all and be all of your life experience. Like there are things that are locked inside of you that you've always wanted to do, that you always wanted to participate in. So let those things come out because that's the real you. And holding those things back is gonna do something to you, right? You have this understanding where like if you suppress something for so long, it can only be the opposite in the future. It can only be the thing you were suppressing it from. You see what I'm saying? You're already just doing yourself a disservice by the action of suppression. So by that rule or by that understanding, you should just be yourself. You should just be you. You should just do you. Especially if that doesn't involve hurting yourself, other people, you know what I mean? Animals, anything. Once it doesn't involve like any negative experience, like do you. And you should feel comfortable in that space. And if people don't accept you, like I killed my bro with a joke the other day because I wrote I forgot what my last live title was yesterday, but he was like, "Damn, bro, I thought you was coming out the closet." I was like, "Why? Because you was hoping I was single." I fucking fried that nigga. But like, I can't go around not dressing the way I want, not feeling the way I want in my clothes and my vibe and my like, and be worried about what other people think of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I remember my boy Pierce introduced me to like wearing fitted clothes and skinny jeans and shit like that. I ain't turned back since. My clothes done just got tighter over the years. I ain't turned back since. I dress and look how I want. And I don't feel less of a man. I actually feel more of a man when I'm in my vibe. Like I feel like a king. But I can't never be thinking like what the next man think about my moves. Cause that's just gonna hinder me. Now if I'm like, oh, I can't dress like this because somebody gonna think this, or I can't move and groove like this because somebody gonna think this, then I'm already living my life for other people. I can't do that. Theirs can't do that. I ain't stunting nobody. Ain't nobody more important to me than me. My opinion matters. My opinion matters, and I got my back. I take care of me. I'm not worried about what nobody else think about me because I'm not having an outward experience looking into myself. What's inside of me, I show. Who I am is what I show. I move like that. I can push me out of me. I can live like this. I can you me. I can give you the real me. I can give you me all the time, 24/7, instead of me trying to give you somebody who I think you want, which would definitely be unfair. So y'all know what I say. Once we all up and stuck like that.